Story time, story time. Come, sit down, gather around. Today I'm going to be talking about how I got excluded when I was in year 10. I'm saying this now on YouTube for educational purposes. Don't do what I did because what I did was very stupid. And I could have got kicked out. I'm only telling you guys now so that you can learn from my mistakes in it. And now looking back on it, it's funny to look at. But yeah, today I'm going to be talking about when I got excluded in year 10. If you want more story time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Got a new vlog dropping Friday. Stay tuned for that, yeah. So yeah, let's get into the story time. Man. Year 10. Hala, year 10 was one of the best years, in secondary school for me. Me personally, I know everyone says year 8, but year 8, most of it was in lockdown, you get. So we weren't really in for like a lot of year 8. So for me, year 10 was one of my best years. Yeah, up until then, everything was good. Like the week before it happened, we just finished activities week. So like we were going on bare school trips. Everyone was live, everything. The vibes was immaculate. I think it was a Friday, like 2 or 3 weeks before the end of the year. I was in my house, yeah. It was the evening, like 6 or 7 p.m. Then all of a sudden, I go on my phone and I get added to a group chat. I'm like, what? What's going on here? And then on the group chat, I see bare names. And the guys from my school as well. So then I hop on the group chat to see what everyone is saying. And I find out that someone is talking about me, like saying stuff about me, innit? And then when I go to people privately in the group chat to message them what it was all about, they start telling me, my man doing bare violent, chatting about you, saying this, saying that. And I'm like, damn. And bear in mind, yeah, at the time, me and him were supposed to be boys and that, supposed to be tight. I was like, bro, I said, you're gonna do me like this. Obviously, if it's your boy that's violating, you're gonna be pissed. Because I was pissed, innit? And me, yeah, one thing about me, when I get angry, I lose that color. It's not something I'm proud of, but yeah, I lose it when I get angry. And to hear that it was one of my boys that was trying to up, yeah, you get. I went to message one of the guys privately to see what it was all about. Then they started telling me everything he was saying, showing me screenshots, Damn. And bear in mind, the GC has been there for a while as well. I only got added when people started feeling bad that he was violating me. So they were already saying this stuff in the past. It's only now that I got added. So that just made the anger go up and up. And obviously, in secondary school, how you have all the instigators and everything. Yeah, bad guys, instigating, saying, I would have had that. I would bang his face. Yeah, guys like that. I'm sure everybody knows a guy that's in their school like that. You probably even have one in your friendship group. Maybe you might even be the guy. Yeah, I'm talking to you behind the camera. It might be you. So yeah, obviously. And then I went on my Snap story, yeah. I posted some quote. I can't remember what it was, but I just did that out of anger, innit? I was like, if you want to say something, I think I said something like, if you want to say something about me, say it to my face. I think got like bare views, like 300 people viewed it on my Snap story. I didn't even know I had that much people on my Snap. And then I see bare guys popping up saying, what's going on? You beefing. Like, because obviously I'm not the type of guy to beef people, innit? So when everyone sees a story, my Snap story, they're confused. Everyone's popping up to me asking what's going on. I feel like most of the people that messaged me, I just brushed it because I was too angry to respond. Me, I was waiting till Monday, because Monday we had school. So yeah, the weekend came and went. Monday, angry look on my face. You know when you're coming in here, you're back, and you're like you're not trying to chat to anybody. Your face is just straight and you look pissed. Yeah, that's how I was looking when I came into school. And as soon as guys saw me, they started surrounding me saying, yo, my man, nigga, what are you gonna do with my man that will chat about you? I was like, yo, just chill out. And then their guys were instigating it. I think period 1 or 2, I had history. So yeah, I had history in the morning. So then I was with one of the guys that I messaged privately on Friday. He was there telling me that, you built it, instigated it. He was there telling me how, I would not have it, bro. When it's break time, you need to go through like, go bang me in his face, show him level, show him what I want. That's what they always say, that's what the instigators, they always do. So now I was taking this in. At the time, I was very stupid because I don't know why I was listening to him. Because at the end of the day, he was sitting comfy while I was sitting in my yard because I got excluded. So then, I was listening to him saying, yeah, fuck him up, this, that. And then, So obviously break time came. Me and him left history now. Then we go onto the playground looking for one of the guys. And then everyone starts pointing at one guy that was like, oh, he was one of the guys I was trying to. And I went up to him, yeah, and I was about to bang him in his face. But then he looks confused because obviously there's two guys with the same name in my year that went to the school. So then I thought it was him. But then when guys told me, no, it's the wrong one, I went to go say my bad, innit? So then, because man, he was looking confused. So yeah. And then when I think break time was about to finish, yeah, then we had English next. Then the place was like playground, yeah. I was over here with some guys, and then I saw him walking at the end over there. I was like, yeah, it's time. And then as soon as everyone saw him, because bear in mind, yeah, by break time, it spread everywhere. So everybody in my year knew about the fight and that it was gonna happen. So then when everyone saw him, they were like, oh, you know how to do, yeah. They were like, yeah, they started doing that rubbish. So then these man told me to go upstairs and cut him off. I don't know why I listened to them, dude. Because I think it was just because I was angry. And then I saw him, it just made me like 5-10 times angrier. So now I went up the stairs, I had to cut him off. And then it got to a point, yeah, because it was like a corridor in it. He was over here, I was over here. Then there was a couple man behind me and a couple man behind him. And then I remember there was like a CCTV, I think over there on the wall. And then obviously we took off our bags and we grabbed each other and started swinging each other, you know, the usual. And then we started throwing bangs. I banged him once in his face, and then he banged me as well. And then yeah, and then the fight was going worse and worse. And then eventually one of the teachers, yeah, because one of the teachers found out about the fight because everyone was talking about Edinburgh. So then he came to split up. The guy that I was fighting, he came to go grab him back like this. But then at the time, yeah, I was just bare angry. So I was just throwing, you know when you're throwing bangs loosely because you're angry, just like bare loosely and all that. I was just doing that, throwing bangs as hard as I can. It was only until another teacher came to pull me back like this. Then they pulled me back here. Then he took me to one separate room when there was no class, and then they told everyone to scatter. Next thing I know, yeah, they're like, oh, so basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna take you to your head of year. Oh, that is so long. But bear in mind that my head of year is gonna be pissed at me because I'm the one that started it. And I don't usually get into fights as well. Like, normally I'm a good G at school. GCSEs, I passed my GCSEs. I'm normally a good guy at school. So I knew she was going to be pissed. So now I went to head of year now. Bro, I'm telling you. When I got there, he said, oh, you have your mind out, though. Do you know the type of trouble you just caused? I was like, oh, not today, miss man, not today. In my head, obviously, I would not say that because it would just escalate. So then she told me, she started at me saying, go sit down there. And then she shouted at the other guy, go sit down there. And then I was just facing this way. You know when you just had a fight, yeah, and then the adrenaline is still going. So then you're just like, just breathing bare heavily. I was just doing that, and I looked so stupid at the time, but yeah, that's what I was doing. Then the other guy that had a fight with, he was just sitting in the corner there. So then we were just there for like half an hour to an hour. And then, because I think my head of the year, she was waiting for the CCTV to come in. So then, when the CCTV came in, yeah, she said, you come. And then we had to go to the head teacher's office. And then she went inside with the head teacher and one of the safeguarding teachers. I was like, oh, fuck's sake, man. Because from there, I knew it was going to be long. So then I remember the teacher that was involved in the fight, yeah, these man, when they reviewed the CCTV footage, they were telling me that, so you had the audacity to punch an SLT member. And if you don't know about SLT, then SLT is like basically the step behind the head teacher. If you get, let me put it in football term. You have the manager, who's at the top, and then you have the coaches. The coaches are SLT. So then obviously he's one of the most important members in the school. So if you get into a debacle with SLT or something like that, it's definitely gonna not look good for you. So then obviously, yeah, when they told me that, I went to go apologize to him, and he said the damage has already been done. You don't need to apologize to me. In my head, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to apologize. Why are you talking to me like that? But then, in the moment, I just didn't say anything because I didn't want to make the situation worse. So now I remember it got to lunchtime now. She told me to go get some lunch. So I went to go get some lunch. By then, yeah, I calmed down. I was there upset because I realized the severity of what I did and now how I was going to get into trouble. So in my head I was just thinking, oh my god, I don't want to speak to my dad when I get home because I was gonna have to speak to him. So then I went to go get lunch. Yeah, everyone in my year saw me. They started asking me bare questions like, oh, what happened? What happened? What's gonna happen to you? You're getting kicked out. You're getting excluded. I just ignored them. I went to get my food in it because my head of year was waiting for me. I couldn't even go to my lessons for the rest of the day. I couldn't go to my lessons. I had to stay with my head of year. That's when you have to stay with your head of year for the rest of the day. That's when you know it's. That's when you know. So then yeah, she had a lesson. I had to go sit with her in the lesson while they were doing it as well. And then after school, and then after the lesson, yeah, we went to the head of year office. I was there, me and the guy that I had the fight with for an hour. Everyone was trying to come to the head of year office, trying to tell Miss to let the two of us off, but she wasn't trying to hear none of it. I can't lie, she was not trying to hear none of it at all. So then I think it got to 4 p.m. now, and then she basically told us what was gonna happen. So then she told my friend that she told it. Well, obviously we're friends now, yeah, because we patterned in, but she told him that so basically you're gonna get 1 day because they found out about the text and all that. So they gave him 1 day of exclusion. But then she pointed to me and said, 1 week. Huh? One what? 1 week? I was like, Miss, no, please, please, please. My dad is gonna kill me. Please, miss. I was begging, bare. And she's like, no. I tried to defend you when I was in that head teacher room, but I couldn't do anything. They said that you punched the SOT member in the face, so big consequences are gonna have to come. So then from there, I just knew. I just had to firm it. Do you know? I just had to firm it. You know, them ones there where you can't do anything, you just have to walk away and firm it. I had to firm it. So I got excluded for 1 week, and so for the second to last week, I wasn't in school. I had to stay at home, and then for that time, I was grounded. I couldn't go out. I didn't have my phone, none of that. I wasn't even allowed snacks. I could only eat my 3 basic meals and then go to bed, literally, or read a book. And then I remember one time I had to do shopping as well. And I saw the guys from my school when I had to do shopping in the town centre. They would ask me, oh, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? I just told them, next week. Then when I came back, it was the last week of school. So by then, the guy had already come back a couple days ago because he only got 1 day and I got 1 week. So then, yeah. And year 11, obviously, we squashed it. That's the story. Yeah. Moral of the story, don't get into fights at school. Don't let yourself get baited because as you can see for me, it didn't end well. I got 1 week off of school. I knew it was the end of the year, yeah, but still, 1 week off of school is not Gara at all. You'll think it's Gara until you get home and then the consequences and then yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Remember, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on Friday for the vlog. Peace.